Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Peace at last. That barking was pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have...
That's a good one. I've got one last sausage. Look, Henry,
Hey, Oates. Didn't you notice the way Mutt... You're lucky I called him off, but I might not be on time next time to give him that sausage.
So that's your way. Suit yourself, then. Take the damn sausage, since it's so important.
You're my doggy, eh? Look what I have for you.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
And I must say, that was... Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. If Hannah had seen it.
Well, I don't know.
Kiss my... And by the way, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that lot.
You're in the mood for that after riding so...
Certainly. So then?
All right, just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it.
Let's save the weight.
Oh.
Keep the biting remark. You've got armour on. So just grab... Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So,
Do you think we're going to fight with our cop? Put on your helmet and armour, grab a practice...
can we start with the sword?
You've got your armour. Good. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armour has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
That got you waiting, eh?
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Good.
Take cover.
That's the way. Leave me some room. Defend yourself properly. Nice. That's the way.
Ah, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. That's it. Try blocking later. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Too fast for you, am I? Block it. Nice. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start.
Nice technique.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Go for it.
Come on, Henry.
And another.
Now that's an awful sword.
And another. That one hit the spot.
Don't hold back.
block.
That one hit the spot. That one hit the spot. Weren't expecting that, were you? Weren't expecting that, were you?
Let sparks fly.
Now we're even. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my
Go,
weapons
fellas,
later.
go!
Now it's time to eat. Oh, that sword blade will be quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats,
What's left of our supplies? Some
if you told us earlier, and you could have cooked.
That tavern where you
Ha!
and then you
She was pretty.
only a fellow.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern.
and he had his work.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses,
You're a fair and then tank. Where's this?
Ha! The whole ain't that right? You never gave us the goods on that.
To Razor. She lived with that crook Peshek at the...
And she saved my...
A brave...
aye, and like, is she?
She's brave. And that's all.
You know,
Apart from
I.
Where were you yesterday evening? That's not what I call watching over.
Hey!
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what...
At last someone with some sense.
if I always
I wouldn't have rolled. Thanks for the prayer. And what about? I mean,
It depends.
what?
Well,
Does anyone know?
Only what's her hand that von Bergov is a big... That's why we're going to negotiate.
you summed that up. But yes, that's how it is. You fellas will never meet a more...
I heard he insists on, and that he's got a big collection of.
and is he any good? It ain't nothing.
The sword is the weapon of a man. Balanced. Of course, you have to train...
I get it. It was just a training.
Oh, no doubt you're going to... And I thought you'd come...
That sword is the only... Well, that's another... I suppose you've heard...
Well,
No, it's...
Well,
What? So Radzig ain't dead.
enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again. Here, it's complicated. No offense.
Who helped me to mock?
We rolled.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're not. There'll be a feast at the.
Anyone for...
No thanks. I must wash myself.
My words. We can't turn up at. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.